Hello everybody, I'll be on in just a second, just getting every last bit set up here. Looks like maybe my audio is a little low, so I'm going to turn it up a little bit. How's that sound? That sound a little bit better? Let me know how I sound, if I should turn anything up or down, and I'll be on in a bit. I'll be on in just a second, just getting every last bit set up here. Looks like maybe my audio is a little low, so I'm going to turn it up a little bit. How's that sound? That sound a little bit better? Let me know how I sound, if I should turn anything up or down. All right. Heyo! Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm just gonna pick some fuzz off of our red panda here. So today we are making a red panda, which is quite a long pattern. So we're in for a treat today. Oh, let me do that right there. There we go. Center me a little bit. Hello. Today we're going to be making a red panda, and this is part of a fundraiser that we're doing for the World Wildlife Fund. We're continuing that tradition. This is going to be the final live stream for the fundraiser. Sorry, I'm still like getting my Google and Boogles out. All right. This is going to be an animal live stream. I had you guys vote on what animal you guys wanted me to crochet. And the winner was the red panda, which is great because it is the brand new pattern. There's a fly flying around. And, oh my gosh. I'm watching you fly. Anyhow, hi everybody. I'm getting the woogles and the boogles out. So today we're making a red panda. This is part of the live stream fundraiser. So today, this is how it basically works. Everything that is donated today will be going to the World Wildlife Fund. You will probably see a little icon somewhere in the chat area or on this side or down there or something where you can donate. And if you donate, you can download a PDF version of any of these three patterns. These are three different patterns from three different Amigurumi artists. This one was mine, Simon the Sloth. We've got a black rhino that I can't pronounce his name by Sir Pearl Grey, and then Ruby the red panda by Lemon Yard Creations, which is what we will be making today. So this is not my original pattern. The video for this pattern is coming out this week, so keep a lookout for that. So this is not going to be a tutorial video for this pattern. Instead, it's going to be a crochet along. You can still find the video tutorial right now by going to clubcrochet.com/redpanda. The materials that you're going to need for this pattern are, I'm going to be using all worsted weight yarn and 100% cotton. I'm using the colors red. It's kind of like a country red. That's what it's called. But like, yeah, you're looking for like a orangish red kind of. You need brown for the body and for the inside the ears. And then you need off-white for the other facial features. And then you also need some 8mm eyes for his eyes. Oh, and some pink yarn for a little tongue if you want to add that. And then some stuffing, and then I have some pipe cleaners in the arms. I'm using a size G 4mm crochet hook and a darning needle with a crimped end. I think that's about it. I'm also going to be using this stick to help me stuff parts in. So that's what you need if you want to crochet along with me for this pattern. I also have a bunch of other amigurumi patterns at clubcrochet.com/animal. And let's talk about how you can help support this channel if you'd like to, which also helps support our cause today. So it's kind of like a double whammy. So we're going to be doing, if you'd like to help support this channel, you can with a membership. Members get access to all the patterns on the Club Crochet website, early access to future patterns, and kits mailed directly to their door. And this month's kit, this is literally the last day you can sign up for this month's kit. And you get to choose between a rhino, a red panda, and a sloth if you sign up today. And a portion of your membership sign up goes to the World Wildlife Fund. So it helps a good cause as well. So go sign up for that if you haven't yet. You can sign up and learn more at just going to clubcrochet.com. I think that's it. And yeah, you can also help support this channel by purchasing kits in the store. We have kits for all three of these guys and a bunch of other kits. There's stickers, there's a bunch of patterns available, there's merch. I'm working on some new merch soon. And yeah, can we name the fly? Yes, you can name the fly. Name it something you don't mind dying, though. Because if I catch it. And hello, Sir Progray, who made this pattern. He's in the chat right now. And hello to everybody in the chat. Maybe don't kill a fly dedicated to the World Wildlife Fund. I don't think that flies really are part of their. They're not really endangered. Let's just go with that. I think flies are doing just fine. Okay. All right. So. What else we? Oh, this is quite a long pattern. So, because it's kind of a long pattern, I already made a few parts of it because this is going to be a long live stream. So I already made one of the arms, one of the legs, and one of the ears. And I know, usually I make all of it in one live stream, but this pattern takes a while. This is like maybe a 3-hour pattern. So I just knew how I get, and I don't want to rush through everything. So I'm going to kind of like take my time a little bit, but not go too crazy. And if you donate today, we'll put out a little animal for you as well. We're going to put this, actually, we're going to keep our red panda out right here, and we're going to start for Tina. Tina, thank you so much for the donation. Tina donated, I think, yeah. Tina donated, so we're gonna leave our red panda out just for Tina. But if you donate on top of that, we're gonna put more little animals out, all on the stream for you. All on the stream for you. And I have a few cool things to show you later in the live stream as well. So let's get started. I'm using the PDF that you get if you donate. We're gonna start by making. We're gonna make the head. We're gonna make the head here. How was your guys' weekend? I hope you guys had a good weekend. Or week. I guess it's almost the end of the weekend too. For me, I had an alright weekend. Or week. A lot of work. I don't know. Fuzzy-brained. I'm fuzzy-brained. All the fuzz on the mind. Actually, speaking of fuzz, I'm going to show you in a little bit the sloth from last week. I bought a cat brush to brush out the fur of the sloth, and it looks awesome. It made it look way more slothy. Is that right? Way more sloth-like, which I think is really cool. Real cool, like. Thanks, Kirsten. Kirsten subscribed. Oh yeah, and if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe down below. Helps this video get shared with more people. You know the dealio. And Kristen had a great week. Sorry, I called you Kirsten at first. My neighbor's name is Kirsten. But you are not Kirsten. You are Kristen. Kristen. Man, I love this camera. I got a new camera a couple weeks ago, and it is just... Look at how crisp that looks. It looks so clean. I love it. I love it. Yeah, Melbell said something in the beginning of the chat, which I will reiterate. Someone, for some reason, decided that it would be really cool to dislike a fundraiser live stream before the fundraiser even started. So, yeah, I don't know. So, to combat that, if you'd like to combat that, try to like and subscribe down below. Tina says, Tina wants me to crack my neck. And one time is for Tina, and then the other time is for myself. Yeah, I can do that. Just give me a second. Let me finish this round, and then I'll give you a nice neck crack just for you, Tina. That way, if I pass out on stream, you'll know. If I pass out on stream, you just have to like find out how to message Jules and let her know. She's out with my cousin right now. They're out at the farmer's market right now, I think. There's this farmer's market up the street, and they have this one guy sells miniature pies. They're like super tiny pies, and they both were like, we want to go get pies. It's like, go for it. I'm gonna be streaming. I cannot. I would love a pie though, if you want to bring one back for me. Oh no, not neck crack. Well, Desiree, I'm sorry. I need it. It's a necessity. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to crack. Neck crack. So dumb. There we go. Okay. Here we go, Tina. This is for you. Ready? Ooh, I just got the one, though. Oh, I got one from the other side, too. Yeah, I'll do my hands for you, too. There you go. You're very welcome. I agree, Marty. Pies are the best. I think I like pies more than cake. And I'm probably going to get some hate for that, but I don't know. I just like pie more than cake. I'm surprised you haven't broken your neck. Me too. Maybe I'm making my neck stronger. You know, maybe I'm making a super neck. It's like the bones of my neck are fusing all together so that they'll never so I'll never be able to turn my head, but I'll never be able to break my neck. Yeah, that's science. I'm pretty sure that's science. We'll probably have a pretty special live stream today because the door has to be open because Jules is out and about. So Jimbo will probably be in eventually to say hello. He's a very talkative cat and likes friendship, and so he'll be here. Santa Paula, wow, you're so close. Hello, Tammy. Where's everybody at? Let's see. Let's see where everybody's at in the chat. Pie is better than cake. It's just a fact. Best pie ever, probably apple pie. Second best, I like pumpkin. Now, where does cheesecake land? Because it looks like a pie, but it's called a cake? Who knows? Who knows? Where am I? I'm in San Francisco. We got someone from Germany. Wow, wow, wee, wow. I wonder what time it is over there. Montreal. Marty wants to know if he should make the work on the sweater he's been working on for 6 months, or work on something else. Well, Marty, personally, I like working on projects that I can finish in one sitting, but that's just me. I realized yesterday I have all these projects on hand that are like halfway done. And so I was thinking about doing a work in progress Wednesdays live stream or something. I don't know, something like that. The little music, thank you. We're listening to Nintendo music right now, actually. Benny's in LA. I'm from Ventura County. That's where I'm originally from, which is pretty close to LA. I think we're cruising right now. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. What are you guys drinking right now? Anybody drinking coffee? A little bit of a what are those? What's that drink called? The one with the with alcohol. The breakfast one. The breakfast alcohol one. What's the breakfast alcohol one? Bloody Mary. That's what it's called. Ugh, gross. If anybody's ever had a Bloody Mary in the chat, they're nasty and gross. Don't ever have them. They're gross. Watch someone. I'm throwing out some hard opinions in the chat. Hello, Anonymous donated. Anonymous person that donated. Da, 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 da. This is out for you. We're going to put this little miniature owl out for you. Where's the chat? There it is. Oh man, I was really hoping that it would update here. Well, I'll know. I thought it was going to update there, but I guess it didn't. But I'll know. This is for you. And look, you know it. You love it. It's a burb. Burbs are animals too, right? Or are they? Who knows? I'm starting to think that burbs are alien species or secret agents of some kind. I don't think birds exist, so. Melbell, a mimosa. Oh, mimosas are also breakfast drinks. That is a good point. That's a good point, Sir Pearl. Sure, Pearl Gray. Frappuccinos. Oh man, you know what frappuccino I like from Starbucks? It's the one with I like the vanilla bean frappuccino with caramel in the cup, where they swirl it around the cup, and then it's just take my straw and I like scoop out the caramel and then drink it up. Pretty much just drinking caramel. I love that drink. I haven't had it in a long time though. That's kind of one of the benefits of San Francisco, like benefits and not so benefits, is that I don't really get. I shop at a lot more of like small businesses than I do. Like, I don't really get fast food very often, or Starbucks, because there's no fast food or Starbucks around. There's some Starbucks, but not near me. So it's really easy to not do that because, yeah. I wonder if that is also, if anybody in the chat also feels that way just from being in quarantine. Because I find that it's a lot easier to not eat fast food when I don't want to leave my house. Brazil. Hello, Marina. Mariana. Mariana. Have I made a guinea pig? A guinea pig. Yes, I have. Gosh, I wish I knew where it was, though. It's somewhere. I don't know where. And it's pretty good. I did a bunch of different colors and stuff, but I don't know where he's at. He's probably in these giant buckets of crocheted things that I have under me. Yeah, San Fran does have some pretty dang good coffee shops, I gotta say. Emily's in the UK. I've had people correct my spelling when talking about burbs. That's because they don't understand. They just don't get it. They're thinking birds. Birds? No way, man. Birds aren't even real. Have you ever seen a baby pigeon? Be honest. Have you ever seen a baby pigeon? The answer is no. There's no such thing as baby pigeons. Baby pigeon, if you look up a Google for a picture of a baby pigeon, it's a conspiracy theory that is put there by government quacks. I'm telling you, quacks. That's right, because the government's controlled by birds. There, I said it first. You've heard it here first. Government's controlled by birds. This is a conspiracy theory live stream now. Maybe I am a bird. We're all birds. I'm not crazy. Who said that? You know what's funny? Marty. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I thought your thumbnail looked different from, because I have the chat open here and I have the chat open here. This is so I can like read it a little easier, and it looked like your thumbnail was different. Lumerlago 101. Hello. I'm so glad you came. We are crocheting a red panda today. If you want to join us in crocheting our red panda, you can find the pattern right here. Did this turn into a Joe Rogan podcast? Yeah. Someone get me a big cigar. I smoked a cigar. I took one hit of a cigar one time, and I coughed my entire lung out. It was the worst thing I've ever done in my entire life. I hate cigars. They're gross. I don't understand how anybody smokes them. They're so nasty. But my friend was getting married and got everybody cigars. I was like, here, have a cigar, Lou. I went, oh. They're like, don't inhale it. And I was like, I didn't even inhale it. It's just disgusting. And also, why don't you? I don't get it. I don't understand why anybody ever smokes cigars. They're weird. They are weird. I get cigarettes more than cigars, and I also don't understand cigarettes. This is, you know what? We're not even going to be the Joe Rogan podcast. What's the other conspiracy theorist guy named? The one that talks like this. The frogs are making people gay. That guy. It's going to get super conspiracy theory in here. Just kidding. Chan, big fan of the channel. Hello. Thank you so much. Do we have a Discord? We do. There is a Discord. There's a link in the description of this video for the Discord channel. You can also find it by just going to clubcrochet.com/discord, and that should redirect you to the Discord channel too. Cooperlicious donates 25 bones. Cooperlicious, what do we got for you? What do we got for you? First off, thank you so much for donating. That is awesome. You rock. You rock. Look at, by the way, look how much we've raised. We've raised 541 bucks so far. That's not even counting the people that have bought the pattern from the website, which all gets donated on the 22nd. So 1 month after we started the donation. So that's going to even jump even higher up by the end of the month. So that's just from people donating straight from the site. And Cooperlicious, you have done an amazing job. Alex Jones, that's the podcast I was looking for. Thank you, Melville. But for Cooper, we've got another pattern from the great Sir Pearl Grey. This was actually, I think, our first collaboration pattern. Correct me if I'm wrong, Philip, but I think this was our first collaboration pattern. This is Angie the Anglerfish. She's gorgeous, as you can probably tell. She's beautiful. And this is going to be out on the live stream right here for you, Cooperlicious. A beautiful gorgeous anglerfish that definitely is not going to eat your whole body. Yeah, we'll put him out right there. Yeah, I can't wait to see the total too. I haven't been like trying to keep track of it because I want to like, you know, find out all of it in one day instead of like slowly finding out. Can I turn the panda around so you can see the back? Yes, yes, you can. As you can see, the back is red actually. Okay. So the side, the color changes go up the body, up the side of the body right there. And the back looks like that. And his tail, I like the tail. The tail uses a really cool technique that I actually used in the sloth pattern as well. You'll see in a little bit. We'll keep the red panda backwards just for you, Desiree, just for a little bit. I know, right? It's just a wonderful pattern. I love that pattern, dude. You did so great. I was going to crochet it again on a live stream later this month, I think. I don't know. I'm trying to do a lot more ocean themed ones this month. And so the live streams are going to be more ocean themed. You know, summer's coming. We're getting a little oceany. Have I made an elephant? I have made an elephant once, but I wasn't a super big fan of it, so I've wanted to redo it. I've been trying to redo a like a tiny miniature elephant like I do with the Triceratops and stuff. Having a little bit tough time figuring out the design. Also haven't put too much effort into it, to be honest. So I just need to put a little bit more effort into it. What is my favorite movie? I think my favorite movie, I really, really like the movie Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I'm a big fan of that movie. I think it's really well directed, bunch of amazing actors and actresses in it, and yeah, I think it's just a really good movie. So that one's probably one of my favorites, but I've got a lot of favorite movies. Let's see. I love Forrest Gump, but who doesn't? I love Planet Earth. I know it's not a movie, it's more of like a series, but if you haven't watched Planet Earth, I mean, now's your chance, guys. World Oceans Day is in June. Oh my gosh, that's perfect timing. That's great. We'll have to do another fundraiser in June then for this. Like another live stream fundraiser in June. Tammy, why didn't your donation show up? That's a good question. That is a good question. I do not know. But I trust you, Tammy. How'd you donate? Did you donate by purchasing the pattern on the website? Because that won't show up on the thing, unfortunately. But I can check. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see it there. I'll put something out for you, though. I trust you. Oh, here's a good one. Hold on. Here we go. I got another burp for you. Well, I'll get it set up, because it might come through in just a second. Daphne, have I made a sea turtle? I have made a sea turtle that I liked, but it's not like I don't have any sea turtle patterns out yet. That being said, Serpo Gray does have a sea turtle pattern out, and it is awesome. It's a very, very good pattern. You should check it out if you haven't yet. In fact, I think if you go to the if you've downloaded the Rhino pattern, there's a link to his sea turtle at the bottom of that too. That might get you there pretty quick, or you can check it out on his website. It's a good pattern. It's so cute. Okay, so we've made it to around 10. Now we want to add eyes. while we still can. I'm using 8mm eyes today. I usually use 6mm, but these guys are a little bit bigger, so we're gonna use 8mm. I was also thinking, I didn't get it set up in time, but I do have a plan in the future for something that I'll talk about in just a second, because Musical Lou, hey, Musical Lou, I'm a Lou, you're a Lou, we're both Lou's. That's awesome. They ask, what's the deal with donating? So the deal with donating is if you donate using the little heart icon in the live chat, or there should be a button somewhere around here that says donate, you get, you did it from the link. Okay, let's go ahead. I'll go ahead and place this out for you, Tina. This is great too, because we can show Lou how it works. Musical Lou, if you donate using that little button somewhere, you get a downloadable PDF of one of the 3 Amigurumi endangered species patterns that came out this month. So there's a red panda, there's a black rhino, and there's a sloth. By myself, you get to choose one of the 3. And the donations go towards the World Wildlife Fund, which is an organization that I really care about that helps to combat poaching and climate change, anything that's helping animals themselves. So it's going towards endangered species, mostly endangered species, but the future of nature in general. So it just, yeah. And what do you get as a reward? You get one of the PDFs, and I put out a little character for you on this live stream. So Tammy donated, and we put out this macaw burb for her. I'm going to put out an animal for everybody that donates. They're just going to be stacked up in the back there. And what's great about this macaw, the pattern for this should be coming out pretty soon, by the way. I'm still working on it. As you can tell, it can be kind of a complicated pattern. There's like a lot of color changes that go into the different parts. The face is made completely different than any other burb. So it's a little tricky, but it is still a burb in disguise, as they always are. They always are. Some of them aren't, but mostly they all are. So that's what you get. That's your reward for donating, and for just donating to a cause that is really cool. Like, that's also a great thing to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's between round 7 and 8. Yeah, okay. And then we want to do 5 stitches away from each other. Okay, so like right there, and then 1, 2, 3. Right there, we'll try those 2. It feels like too close though, doesn't it? With 5 stitches between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that would be 5 stitches between. All right, Past Lou, I trust you. I trust you. Do I trust you? Do I trust Past Lou? Let's look at this other thing. Oh, I'm not in round 7, am I? Oh, no, that is round 7. Oh, I just did those. Wait, is that round 7? Or is that round 7? I think this is round 7. We're gonna go with this one. It's tough to know without the snout on it, but we'll go with there. We'll figure out how it goes. Thank you. Thanks, Philip. Yeah, I'm really proud of that macaw. Wait till you see the cockatoo. If anybody else donates, I'll put out a cockatoo for you. How old was I when I learned to crochet, and how did I learn? So I learned to crochet in high school. Specifically, I think it was junior year, or wait, so it goes freshman, sophomore year. I learned in sophomore year of high school, so I was 15 I think. And the way I learned was I found a tutorial online for the single crochet, which, you know, that's just this. Boom. So I found a tutorial online for a single crochet. I think it was like a video tutorial, maybe a written pattern, maybe a written tutorial. And then I found something online that I liked that was crocheted. I was getting really crafty in high school, just in general, so I would make a lot of 1, 2, 3. I would make a lot of like craft gifts for a bunch of friends and girls I had crushes on. and then I found something, I think it was like a crocheted octopus online that I really liked, and I just thought it was so cool that you could make something out of yarn that was like a physical toy out of yarn. And so I learned the single crochet, and I got the gist pretty quick of like, okay, if I crochet it into a little circle, and then I could keep going in a circle. And then I just started making it up as I went, and kind of made up stitches that I found out later were like, I made up the half double crochet and the double crochet, stuff like that, where I would just experiment a lot. I'd crochet every single day in class. My teachers at first were not a big fan, but my grades never slipped, so no one really, had much of a leg to stand on to tell me not to crochet in class, so I would do it pretty much every single class. And yeah, that's how I started crocheting. I started really making gifts for friends and this one girl in specific that I had a crush on. And it ended up working out. We dated for a long time. It was a bad relationship, but I got crocheting out of it, so it's all good. I think we're doing pretty good. I think we're doing pretty good so far. Oh no, you burnt dinner. Oh, I'm sorry, Divine Rose, but yeah, I hope it wasn't that bad. Hey, XXX Wolf, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's cool to see that more people tune in as the day goes on. I really like the idea of Sundays just being a chill, like, crochet and chat day. I really want to start coming out with new live stream crochet along ideas. One of them, I think we're going to be bringing back the Book and Hook Club. So if anybody is interested, I think in May we're going to be starting up the Book and Hook Club again. If you don't know what that is, that's where we listen to an audio book and crochet something together on a live stream. And it'll be, I don't know what book yet, but I want to try some new stuff out again. And I think that's a great one to bring back. I know the movie nights, I was going to do a movie night tonight, actually. But the week got away from me and I didn't get time to prep it in time. I'm sorry. But that will be coming back soon, too, is the movie nights and stuff like that. I was also thinking work in progress Wednesdays might be kind of a fun live stream. Cool, Melbell's interested. Yeah, I'm thinking about what kind of book would be good for like ocean themed. I don't want to do Moby Dick because that's a boring book. And honestly, I don't even know if I've read Moby Dick, to be completely honest with you. But I've tried to read Moby Dick and it's boring. So I don't know if that's a good idea. But if you got any ideas for like underwater ocean theme, maybe 1,000 Leagues Under the Sea? I've never read that one either. That one might be kind of good. Moby Dick is so long, or is that, how long is 1,000 Leagues Under the Sea? I don't remember how long it is. I also really want to do Of Mice and Men again. I loved that book. So that might be a fun one. Obviously, that's not ocean themed. That's just a book I want to read again. I just haven't had a lot of time to read. I don't know about you guys as crocheters, but for me, I just don't have that much time to read because I want to crochet like all the time, and that just takes my time from reading. I do a lot more graphic novels. I listen to audiobooks and podcasts pretty often when I'm crocheting, but I just don't get a chance to really like actually read very often, other than I read a writer's prompt every night to go to bed. But it's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Thank you, Jane. Ooh, Treasure Island would be a great idea, Misfit Owl. That's a good one. Jane, so it's 20 times longer? That's a good one, Mel. So I'm just sewing on these face parts. Angel, thanks for joining. All good. Thanks for joining regardless. Yes, with George and Lenny. So I've been watching Lost, the TV show Lost, recently. And oh, what am I doing right now, Rowan? I'm sewing on these face features. So I'm embroidering these little like cheeks and then the eyes, right? The things over the eyebrows right now. So I should have explained that a little bit more as I was going here, but I didn't. So I've been watching Lost again. I was obsessed with Lost when I was in high school. Just loved it. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42, love it. And so I've been rewatching it, and they were talking about Of Mice and Men last night in one of the episodes, and I just been thinking about it a lot last night and today. The Hunt for Red October. Yeah, I don't know if that would go over that great, but maybe. I think 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea might be a really fun one because I've never read it. I know it's like... I know a lot of people like it. I don't know. I'm going to do more research into it, but that might be a good one. Or Treasure Island. I have never read Treasure Island either. Also might be a great option. I get lost watching Lost. Yeah, so we just finished season 3 last night, I think. We just started season 3 last night. And it's starting to get to like the where it's going downhill a little bit. I can feel, because I remember where Lost, like, it's just a long show. There's just a lot of seasons in it. And I can feel it starting to slip away. Jaws is based on a book? Huh. Desiree, we probably are about the same age. I'm in my 20s. But just barely. Someone's here. Hello.
Live streamers.
Do you want to say hello?
Sure. Will you let me in? The
Yeah.
chair's in the way.
Oh.
You gotta tilt it. Yeah. Hello. Hi. Where's the screen? There's the screen. Oh, I look so red. I'm not this red, I swear.
Jules just went to... Did you get me any pie?
No, the line was too long. But
Mine's too long.
I got honey for my mom for Mother's Day and
Oh my
a
gosh,
Mother's Day
Mother's
card
Day.
and a birthday card for Tim because we're gonna go to Yosemite for our friend's birthday next weekend. Jimbo.
You know, was his birthday yesterday?
Uh-oh. Was it?
I think it might have been.
Oh no. Are we the worst?
Yeah.
We're the worst.
But for other reasons other than that.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good so far.
Hey, you're almost done with the head.
Yeah, I mean...
you need the ears.
Yeah, I need the ears, and I need the nose, and I need the tongue.
Did you make an ear in advance?
I did. I made one ear in advance and 2 legs, one on the back and one on the front. Does that eyebrow look like it's maybe a little too far over this way?
Yes.
So I need to move
Maybe.
it over.
Yeah. Or that one's too far out. Up to you. Whichever one you don't like, undo and redo.
I think it's this.
Yeah, I think that one is
this
less desirable than that one.
Okay, well, I'll fix that up.
Hi, Sunshine. Hi, Bobby. Hi, Stranger Danger. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Lumer Lago. Hi, Jane. Hi, Rowan. Hi. Hi, No Brim. Did I miss anyone? Oh, I touched your screen, but we put on this this
You
local.
smell good.
Yeah, it's lavender. This local hand lotion that someone was handing out as free samples at the farmers market, and it is so greasy. I still feel really greasy and shiny and sticky.
Here. Scroll up.
I was rolling down the window in Sarah's car, and you could see a little fingerprint of grease.
On the gross.
I didn't point it out to her, but she did it too. So her steering wheel is covered. Hi
She'll
everyone.
notice it.
Whoever I missed. Hi everyone.
I thought you were gonna go over to her place after this.
No. The hopeful plan is you'll have some energy after this to play games, but we'll talk about it.
We'll
when you're
talk
done.
about it when we talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I'll
think
leave
so
you to
though.
it then.
I think it'd be fun to go over
I
that.
would love to go over that. Shall I kick Jimbo out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Bye,
here, you want to say?
everybody.
Why don't we say? Why don't Jimbo say hi real quick?
Oh yeah. Okay, great.
Come here, bud.
Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh, now he's gonna smell like lavender.
That's okay.
There's Jimbo. Hi, Jimbo. He's our baby boy.
What are you doing?
Hi. Hello.
Can you hear him purring? I think they can. Let's see.
I don't see how they can't. We call him Motorboat Jim for a reason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he loves motorboating.
Sounds awful. Okay, bye, everybody.
Okay, bye.
Come here.
I like how Jimbo even said bye. Bye. Ooh, how do you keep your hands from drying out while you crochet without getting your pieces all greasy? That is a good question. I mean, personally, I don't really have too much of a problem with it. But that is a good question because I do not like putting on lotion before I crochet. That's a big no-no because it will get all over my crochet. I don't know. How do you guys do that? Does anybody have any tips there? I think that eyebrow's a little bit better. By the way, if I didn't make it obvious enough yet, this pattern is not originally designed by me. It's designed by another Amigurumi artist that goes by Lemon Yarn Creations. She's a very talented Amigurumi artist. You should check her out. She's on Instagram primarily, so that's her big place for making art. But you should go check her out. She's very talented. And this pattern is by her originally. I really want to get the face done before the 1 hour mark if I can, but that's only 10 minutes away. I don't know if that's going to happen. But it would be nice. Crafty Chats Cafe lives with dry hands. Yeah, or lotion after you're done on a project, maybe? That might be good too. Lotion well before or well after. Oh, Kristen's sound is off. We'll turn it on. Well, she can't hear me. Okay, so we got some brows. We got a brows, we got a cheeks. Looking cute. Feeling neat. Let's finish this head up and sew it together. And then yes, it is a Zelda song. It is Zelda's 35th anniversary this year. I don't know if you knew about that, but it is true. Zelda's turning 35. Which is pretty crazy. That is really old. That's really old for a character from a game. How cool is that, though? So cool. I'm excited to see if they come out with any other Zelda games this year. I really, really want a Breath of the Wild 2. I also saw a game, I can't remember what its name was, but it was very Zelda-like. It was like a 2D Zelda game. Looked really cool. It was like an indie game where you play as, I think you played as a fox, but it looked very like Zelda-y. Looked cool. Did I play Breath of the Wild? Of course I played Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is like one of my favorite games I've ever played. If you are out there and have not played Breath of the Wild, if you're not much of a video gamer, I get it. I understand. But also, Breath of the Wild is one of the best video games that's ever come out, ever. And you should check it out. Okay, so Lemon Yarn Creations does this thing where she likes to sew on her pieces after things are stuffed, which I don't personally usually do, but she's the artist, so I'm doing that. And I think it looks, I don't know, I'm learning new techniques by doing this, and I think it's pretty cool. What is my favorite show? My favorite TV show right now or of all time? So, because I go through phases. I think maybe my favorite show of all time might be Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's a really, 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 really good show. And I just love it. And I've watched it many times through. What else? I love Adventure Time too. Big fan of that. I only like shows that start with A's though. Just kidding. Let's see, what other shows do I love? I mean, I do like Lost. It is an entertaining show. That's probably my favorite show right now that I'm currently watching. I've been watching a show on Amazon, which I don't necessarily suggest this show, but it's not a bad show. It's just really graphic. It's like a very bloody show that deals with very serious topics. And it's called Invincible on Amazon, and it's very good. They just finished their first season. They got renewed for a second season, and it's a good show. It deals with like mature superhero stories, so very mature though. And so I don't know if it's necessarily a great suggestion for a lot of this audience, but I did enjoy the show a lot. There's also the show on Amazon Prime now this is not one of my favorite shows of all time. It's just a show that I think people missed. I don't think people saw it much, and it's a shame because it was a really good show. It's called Into the Loop. I think that's what it's called, and it's on Amazon. It's got some like really Twilight Zone-y feels to it that I like kind of like got like Black Mirror feels, but it's one solid story where everything's kind of connected, but each of them is like their own short stories. It's really good. I think it's a great show that kind of flew under the radar with a lot of people. I think you should check it out if you haven't yet. Benny, you know what? Your friend won't shut up about Invincible. That's because it's good. It is a good show. That it's one of those shows that like you don't know what's gonna happen next. But it is gory. The last episode, oh my god. Like, honestly, I almost had to pause it at one point because I was just like, there's a lot. There's a lot. Okay. Almost got the head sewn shut, at least, within the first hour. I don't think we're going to get the face sewn on yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. This is exactly why I made other parts prior to starting, because I just know how long, this is just such a long pattern. But it's going to be nice now. I'm going to have 3 of these. Oh, I didn't finish talking about this. I started talking about it and then I stopped. One thing that I really wanted to do on this podcast, or on this episode, and maybe throughout other episodes, I crochet so many of these little dudes, and honestly, I only really like to keep 1 copy of everything that I've made. So I was thinking what would be cool, what would have been really cool for this episode, or for this live stream, but I just wasn't able to get it going in time, is to do a do an eBay auction for whatever I'm making on the live stream. And this episode, or this live stream specifically, would be really cool because we could donate that. But obviously I didn't get to it in time, so I'm sorry. So maybe I'll try that on the next time we do this donation thing in June for the ocean themed. That's all because of you, Sir Paul Gray. Good thinking. Good looking out. But yeah, I wanted to know what your guys' opinion is on that. Do you think that's a good idea or a bad idea? I'm really just looking for advice. If I had this auctioned off where you could, purchase the thing that I'm actually crocheting on the live stream, would you do that? Would anybody donate to that, or or is that just like a waste of time? Great idea. Okay. Oh, cool. I'm glad you think that's a good idea. Angel's making a turtle for Mother's Day and a pig for his friend because it's her birthday. Gosh, I really need to make a something for my mom for Mother's Day. Great idea. Okay. Yeah, take a photo of everything all together first. Good idea. Yeah. Cool. Thank you for your honesty, Kay. I appreciate the honesty. Yeah, the reason why I'm not so sure if this would be such a good idea is that pretty much everybody that watches these crochets. So I don't think that people that crochet usually want to purchase something that is crocheted, but I don't know. That's just my personal opinion, because if I see something online that I'm like, oh man, that's cool, and it's crocheted, I want to just make that. I don't necessarily want to purchase it because I know I can make it myself. But that's just my personal opinion. I don't know how many other people feel the same way, Okay, so we got the face, the head done. Now we need to add the parts for the face. So I'm going to start by making a snout. So I'm on page 3 of the PDF if you're crocheting along with that, or if you're on the website pattern. Whoa, Rebecca's making a 3D house. That's pretty cool. Thanks. Yeah, that's a good point, Crafty. Crafty Chats Cafe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm making a snoot. Yeah, boop the snoot. Place this guy out there. God, the macaw is really cool. I need to finish that pattern. So right now I'm working with my mom. My mom just retired last year. In 2020 she retired. And So she's looking for things just to do. She's just getting bored. And so I've been teaching her how to use Adobe InDesign, which is the program that I use to make my PDF patterns. And I'm teaching her how to do it because she's helping me make my patterns. Currently I make most of my patterns as printer-friendly patterns, is what I call them. And they're very simplified, and the reason is so that like if you want to print them out, they're way easy to print out. Like it doesn't take any effort or any ink. It's like a really low ink print, but they're not really that stylized, and I kind of want to get more stylized with some of my PDFs. So my mom is helping me put together some of my older PDFs, kind of fix them up a little bit, turn them into a prettier design, and then we're trying to work on coming out with a book together. I think we want to start with the Burbs, but we're not really totally sure just yet. But it's really, really, really fun. It's so much fun to just work on a project with my mom with an actual goal in mind, and it's just really fun. I haven't really worked on many projects with my mother before, so it's just cool to have that. And I don't know. My mom is very creative, so it's fun to poke her brain about creativity too. Okay, so that's the snout. Nice and easy. Yeah, it was a rough year. Well, she was a teacher, and it was a tough, it was just a really tough transition, I think, as a teacher. She just didn't want to do it anymore, because it was all teaching from home. Honestly, people weren't really treating her very well, so right there. So I think it was a really, really good move that she retired personally. I think it was like the perfect timing for her. She was teaching for 34 years, I think, 35 years. So she had been doing it for a long time. So I have 10 stitches I think I need to work into here. Start right there. So I'm sewing on the snoot. I'm sewing on the snoot now. Yeah, I've got to boop the snoot. Yeah, teaching from she taught so she was a special education teacher, which, as you can probably imagine, is really, really difficult to teach from home. And she taught like every subject. She started I'm not 100% sure of where she started with special education teaching, but by the end she was teaching what's it called, like study skills, which basically meant that she was teaching every single subject. So people would come in, they'd be like, hey, I have to do a test for this, can you help me figure out chemistry? So she'd have to relearn chemistry. Yeah, and then because she was working there for so long, she got pretty she was pretty like on the board of people. So yeah, I don't know, but she was teaching forever. Let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 6. Ooh, okay, hold on. One, 2 3 4 5 6 7, right? 1. I feel like I'm a stitch short on this nose for sewing it together. I need to think a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna have to fudge one of these stitches. I don't know where I messed up, but I can fix it. It's a real easy fix. Basically, I'm sewing on this snout, but like I'm supposed to have 10 stitches perfectly around as I'm sewing it together, and I don't know what I did with my first stitch. So, whatever. Easy fix. I already fixed it. I don't even think you can tell. And I gotta stuff this. I gotta stuff the snoot open up a little bit. I like this music too. I feel like this is from Donkey Kong, maybe? It sounds very Donkey Kong-y, doesn't it? Oh, we're all congratulating Rachel. Rachel! Congratulations! Rachel, I haven't heard from you in so long. Just got back from commencement for your back. Oh, congratulations. That's so cool. That is really awesome, dude. So Rachel actually used to be coming to the live streams on my other channel all the time. She was a very much regular and is a very talented crocheter. She makes a lot of puppets and dragons and stuff. She posts them on Instagram all the time. Very talented crocheter. Check her out. And thanks so much for joining, Rachel, and congratulations again. Back when I used to do Monster Mondays, Rachel was a big proponent of Monster Mondays. I'm actually trying to work on doing Monster Mondays again, Rachel, soon. Very soon, we're going to do Monster Mondays. I don't think it's going to be Mondays, but Monster some days. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to double knot this. I've been trying to figure out when to get it going again. There's just been so many different projects now that I am working on. Okay, so we got the snoot. Now we've got to add some detail to our snoot. Fingers cramping from crocheting. You got to start doing some finger exercises. Really stretch your hands out. Maybe do a little hand crack. I really like cracking my fingers a lot. I think that helps me out a lot, but everybody's bodies are different. And it depends how you do. How you do. It was my friend Tim's birthday. I totally forgot to wish him a happy birthday yesterday. I feel terrible. I'll have to wish him a happy birthday after this. I'll give him a call. Okay. See how this goes. Actually, I think I'll come out the bit. No. Well, maybe. Come on. There you go. I'm doing some weird tests for this, for the snout here. I'm trying some embroidery tricks out. I might have to undo it and redo it. I mean, it's not bad. Just a little different. Let's keep it low. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm gonna undo this and do it again. Oh, Dan, or David. David asked if I could do a tutorial for the parrot. Yes, that is, I'm working on that. I really am, I promise. I'm working on that one, and I'm also working on a tutorial for the, for a hummingbird and for a, for the cockatoo. So those are the next 3 for the, burbs tutorials that I'm working on. I'm sorry they're not out yet. They would be if I had the time to finish them fast enough. It's just a lot of patterns coming out soon. Also, I'll show you another one that I'm going to be coming out with after I finish this face. We'll do a little halftime show, show and tell. And I think you'll really like what I've been working on. Like a lot. I think you're really going to like what I've been working on. You know, someone actually had a name for what we should do for the live streams last week. That was for the Monster Monday live streams last week that I thought was a great name. I think maybe it was Jane. Jane, did you have a good name for the live streams? I can't remember. Or no, Jane had a really good name for the game for the Burbs. That's what it was. But there was also someone had a good name for the live streams last week. Okay, let's try this. Let's try to boop the snoot one more time. Yes, my dad did love his cockatoo. Thank you so much for asking. Yeah, so I crocheted a cockatoo for my dad because he used to have one when he was a whippersnapper, younger than I am right now. And so I decided to crochet him one to be like for Father's Day, you know? Yeah, for Father's Day, that's what it was. And he loved it. I think it hangs out with him in his workbench. So he has a out in the backyard he has a blacksmithing workshop, which is really cool, like the coolest. So I think it hangs out with him back there. Yeah, foul play. That was so good. Oh, was it Chirp a Little that came up with it? That's such a good name. I've been thinking about it all week. So I was thinking about how to make foul play into a game, right? And currently my idea is everybody has the same colored gray burb. This is just the beginning of the idea, okay? So hear me out as I'm going. Everybody's got a crocheted burb. Not the helmet, so it's just like the burb, okay? And everybody's got a different one. And then you choose a hat in secret. Everybody gets their own hats in secret, and they put on their hat, and then they put the burb head on over the hat, and they have to like it's a game where you have to like lie about which hat you have on or which hat someone else has on, and maybe certain hats have certain abilities, kind of like werewolf, or it's werewolf / mafia, same game, different name, but something like that where there's just lying that's involved and like sneakery and trickery. That's my idea right now. What do you think? That's like the early draft of the idea. Okay, so we've got the snoot all booped. Toothy, yeah. Check it out, the Outlaws too. These are burbs. They're secret agents in disguise. They're burbs that look like different kinds of birds. We have a bunch of them. Yeah, it might have been Aquatic Luna that came up with the name. Yeah. Oh, it's such a good idea for a name, though. You want to see a fun... Here, let me give you a good example of what I'm thinking about for that game. This is from... Is this one, right? Yeah. This is from, like, a couple of months ago. We did, like, a giveaway for this long burb. So this is Long Pigeon. Our good friend Long Pigeon, who comes out every now and then for donations. But Long Pigeon has under him a birthday hat. It's so funny. So that's kind of the idea I'm thinking. Everybody's got their own pigeon, and you have to like be standing there. Maybe each person competes, and they stand there, and maybe you have to ask questions about their hats. Would you wear your hat at a fancy party? Would you wear, I don't know, something like that maybe? And then, hello. Have I done a seagull burp? Check this out. Who said that? Sarah. Boop, boop. There's your seagull burp. I like the tail a lot. I did like a fancy thing for the tail too. Oh. So the answer to your question is yes, I have done a seagull burp. There is a video tutorial for the burb owl, Charlie. You can find it at clubcrochet.com/owl. It's a you have to pay for it, so it's a purchase pattern, or you have to become a member. If you have a membership on my website, you have access to all the patterns on my entire website, and every single pattern has a video tutorial, just like I do for my normal ones. So if there's a video tutorial one, and then there's also PDF versions for all the patterns as well, and there is one for this owl as well. You can find it at clubcrochet.com/owl or clubcrochet.com/burb. People really like the party hat. I'm glad. I love that party hat. I think we could just go through here. So I'm adding the tongue now of our red panda. All right, Kristen. Thanks so much for joining, Kristen. Almost called you Kirsten again. Sorry. Yes, Burb book coming soonish. I wanted to do physical books and digital ones too, but like I've never done a physical book, and I think it'd be so fun to do one. Charlie, I love your picture. It looks like a hand illustrated. Okay, so we got our tongue on there, on the little snoot. Oh yeah. I've been doing this thing where, this is so dumb. I do this thing every now and then to Jules because I think it's funny, where she'll go, I'll do a sound like Link getting hurt in a game, like, yeah. Whenever I like stub my toe or something. Yeah. Oh. That's Link falling from a tall distance. Yeah. Pretty good at doing Link noises. No big deal. You did hand draw it. Yeah, it looks totally great. You did a great job. All right, so now I'm on the ears. Antoinette, thank you so much for joining. Pasta la pizza, thanks for joining. So now I'm on the ears for our little red panda. And I've already got one of the ears already done. So I think we can just power through the second one. And then I'll just sew them both on, and then I'll add the embroidery on it. And then we'll take a little halftime show break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it won't really be half of the time because I think the second half is going to be a little bit longer than the first half. Just based on the pattern. Well, maybe not. I don't know. We'll find out. There's just a lot of different parts that go into the body. And then sewing the head on. 2, 3. I freaked you out. I'm sorry. All right. Looking good. I think this ear is looking good. What does a Ukrainian accent sound like? Different than a Russian accent. I wonder. I wonder how different that accent is. I don't know why, but I always think of Ukrainian and Russian accents very similarly. Oh, Desiree, you don't know how to crochet? Well, Desiree, I know a guy that can teach you how to crochet. He makes some really good tutorials. If you need a beginner crochet project, I would suggest checking out that rhino pattern. That's this one. I think that Sir Pro Gray's rhino is a pretty good, pretty solid beginner pattern. So check it out. I think it's a really good one. And yeah, the video tutorial obviously helps a lot too. Jules, my girlfriend Jules, who was in here earlier, is the knitter. She is an amazing knitwear designer. And yeah, she knits a lot. A lot. Okay, so we got ear done. Now we can sew these onto the head. Here's the other ear. Where's the other? Here's the other ear. So I got both the ears. And the ears are gonna go right here. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Yes, check out Crocheting 101. That's my beginner how-to crochet series, and it's totally free. It's a video series and ebook. You can find it all at crocheting101.com. I'm actually currently in the process of redoing some of it to turn them into like more shorts, like a little miniature versions of Crocheting 101 for people to like kind of get a little bit interested or get some updates, like to remind them, oh yeah, this is what the triple crochet is or something. That's what I'm thinking about. But I'm always working on another thing. You guys know that. I think like down to there is good. Let me start right here. Let's see how this head is going to be sewn, or this ear is going to be sewn on. So we want to make sure that it's that's pretty good. I gotta make sure that whatever stitches or whatever rounds I sew the bottom and the top of this ear on. So like if the ear ends here, then I need to make sure that the other one ends in the same spots so that they're symmetrical. Back up the body. Whoa, who broke a metal hook? Rebecca broke a metal crochet hook. You are a beast. How'd you even do that? That's crazy. Wow. Rebecca, you're superhuman. I don't know if I've ever broken a metal crochet hook, but I don't crochet that tightly. Well, I don't know. Sometimes I crochet tightly. It depends on the project or the amount of anger I'm crocheting with. You ever do angry crocheting? I mean, it's hard to be angry and crochet for that long, to be honest. Oh, you cut your hand. Ooh, I'm sorry, Rebecca. That's rough. That's true. I could angle them differently. We could try that. Let's see. We could see what that looks like and make a decision. We got one ear sewn on. See. We could do it like lower, like that. I don't know. I think I want to try to be symmetrical though. But it would be kind of funny like that. Like he's like crooked headed. The head is, I mean, look at how freaking cute that head is. It's so cute. I love how adorable this pattern is. Seriously, I really am very proud of all three of us. Like, Sir Pearl Grey, Lemon Yarn Creations, and honestly, my sloth. I'm so proud of all three of these patterns. I think they're some of the best patterns. At least they're some of my favorite patterns I've ever worked on. So I'm really happy to have worked on these and to have some new Amigurumi friends to work on crochet projects with. So now I'm going to go from bottom to top of this other ear. Trying to make sure, yeah, okay, we want to start there. I think we can go like that. There we go. One, two. This might be too far away for the other ear. Let's try it. Let's try it. Worst case scenario, we can take it all out. This sounds like Pikmin music to me. Hey, did you guys see they're coming out with a new Pikmin mobile game? Nintendo's working on a Pikmin game that is, it's going to be like Pokemon Go, but with Pikmin. It sounds really cool, and I am a huge fan of Pikmin. I think Pikmin might be one of my favorite franchises from the Nintendo world. And, yeah, so I'm excited to check it out. I think this is the, oh no, wait, we can go up one more round even, like right here. Okay. All right. All right. And out the next stitch. What do you think? What do you think? Hello, Ellie. Ellie, what do you think of these ears? You like them? I think they're doing I think the sewing is pretty well. Yeah, I think it's going. Tomba. What is a tumba? Tomba? I was playing ukulele this week. When I was in high school, I was really into ukulele. I played it all the time. High school and college. But this past year, I haven't really played as much ukulele. So I picked it up yesterday or 2 days ago. and played for an hour or two, and I remembered all the songs that I wrote when I was a kid. I love them. I'm just really glad that I remembered how to play them. I have them recorded somewhere too, so I can like listen to them when I'm an old fogey that can't play music anymore, but I can still play them. I used to write a lot of songs. I had like an album's worth of songs at one point. And they're cute, but I can't sing at all. Like, I'm a really bad singer. So they're kind of like spoken songs. Once upon a time, I really wanted to do a puppet that was a bird named Tommy. And I would play the ukulele, and the puppet would be... I have all the schematics drawn out. I even have it like... it started... Like, I've worked on the inner mechanisms of the puppet. Basically, it works with a foot pedal. So when I press the foot pedal, it opens and closes the mouth. And the idea would be I would be able to play my music and have the bird open and close the mouth while I played my music. So the bird would be my or would be really the star, and I'd whistle for the bird, so it'd be like... And then I'd sing, and then the bird would have a little solo. And we'd call it Tommy and the Cats, because the bird's name is Tommy. And then I'd put a little thing in my nose. That was a dream once upon a time, and it's still a dream. I'll still do it one day. Oh, I got to do the ears really quick before I do our halftime show. I got to finish up these ears. Whoa, Rebecca, you are quite a musician. Plays all the instruments. How do I make a puppet out of crochet? Angel, have you never met Jack? Well, you're gonna meet Jack. Angel, hold tight. Let me finish this ear real quick, and I'll show you Jack. Jack Gurgle is our resident puppet, crocheted puppet. That is quite a character, and he will introduce our halftime show. What do we call it? Halftime show and tell. He comes out every now and then. Go right there, and then I'm gonna double up the ear designs. So I'm adding some, like, I guess I could have went out to there though. 1, 2. Yeah, actually I'm gonna undo a couple of these real quick. Keep that part again. Why aren't you coming out? Could I make a puppet burb? Probably. That'd be fun. I think puppets, that's one of the kits I really want to do this year, is a puppet kit. So you can make your own puppet. I'm not sure which month it'll be, but eventually I'd like to do a puppet kit this year. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I like it out more, because then it spreads out that ear a little bit more. song is so epic. Sounds like Ori and the Blind Forest. Anybody ever played Ori? Ori and the Blind Forest is a really good game. I like it a lot. You might enjoy it. You are in for a treat, Angel. You're gonna love Jack. Ori's the best. Oh, I'm so glad you agree, Jane. I should crochet in Ori. That'd be fun. Do I need to go back over? No, I don't. I can just come back out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So one ear design done. Let me just do one more ear design, and then Jack will come out and introduce our show and tell halftime show. Subby, it's on the my stream wish list. What is? Did I miss something? I feel like I missed something. Yeah, an Ori pattern. That'd be so cute. I should totally do that. I really, really should. Also, I want to do a Hollow Knight pattern really bad. I love that game. I'm replaying Hollow Knight right now, and it's great. I'm trying to get ready for there's a new game called Silk Song coming out, which is in the Hollow Knight universe. Hollow Knight's a game where you play as this little bug who is not the Hollow Knight. I don't know what his name is. I think his name is just like the Silent Knight or something. But it's a really good game. But it is so difficult. It's like a crazy difficult game. I do love it though. So Metroidvania is what the game is called. It's same as Ori and the Blind Forest. It's a type of game. It's called a Metroidvania. And the reason they're called Metroidvanias is because they're very similar to the games Castlevania and Metroid. And you guys are gonna get a video game, a nerd video game spiel right now. But Metroidvanias, the reason they are a style is because you can. In a Metroidvania, you like slowly progress through the game, so you get new abilities throughout the game, which lets you explore more parts of the world. And Metroidvanias are a lot about exploring in a large map, and I love them. I mean, that's like my favorite type of game. So Ori and the Blind Forest is a Metroidvania. Pretty much every game that has Samus in it is a Metroidvania, because those are all Metroid games. Me too, Subby. I'm so excited for Silk Knight. I'm like, dude, come out with it already. Okami. Ooh. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna put it on my list right now. Boom. Metroidvanias are usually like two-dimensional. Oh, Okami! I've played Okami. I have Okami. I have it on the Switch, actually. I started to play it, and it was okay. It was just kind of slow, because it was like a really old game. Yeah, I should go to GDQ. I should look into those a little bit more. Okay, one more here, and then we'll sew this in. And Angel, I hope you're still here, because you get to see a crocheted puppet in action in just a sec. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. The art is amazing in that game, yeah. You're right. Okay. So the head is finished. It is a finished we will put this to the side right here. And Daphne. Okay. Hi, bye. Thank you for joining. All right, 1 second. Let me give Jack. Jack, wake up. Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Jack Gurgle, your best friend in all the world. And today, I am here to... What am I here to do? You're here to, I guess, introduce, like, the halftime show and just, like, say hi. Angel wanted to say hi to you because he's never seen a crocheted puppet before, so... You ain't never seen a crocheted puppet before. I'm a crocheted puppet. Hello. Basically, what I'm here to do is to get you to give me money. No, we're not actually giving you money today. We're actually giving money to the World Wildlife Fund, which is like an organization. All right, well, whatever. Give me money, and if you give money to the donation thing, then I will eat it, and it will be great, and then I'll puke it up into the mouth of an animal. That's a... Sure. Give money to Jack to eat to throw up into an animal's mouth. Sounds great. Yeah, so if you give me money, I'll throw up into an animal's mouth and it'll be great. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves me. I'm amazing. Okay, wow, great. And today, during the halftime show, Louie is going to show you some things that he's made. Is that right? That's right. Yeah, I'm going to show him some things that I made this week, and we're going to just, like, make some stuff. Yeah, I've been working on some cool things that I think actually you're gonna probably really like too. Great. Oh, Jane, thank you so much for the money. No, $10. Oh, I love $10. That's so great. And I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that up really quick onto an animal, really nice and quick. I got an animal for you. Ready? Yep. Oh, Jack, that is so gross. Thank you. All right, well, thanks so much. And here's Louie with some things that he's made this week. Great, Jack. You did great this day. You're doing wonderful. You know, getting better and better at that every time. What am I doing? Okay, guys, let me show you some things that I made this week. So I'm wondering how much I want to show you because some of the things that I've been making are still rough drafts. They're not done yet, and they're not going to be out for a little bit. But we'll start with the small ones. The first one is I've been working on some new designs for dinosaurs. If you guys have been a fan of this channel, probably a lot of you have joined the channel because of my dinosaurs. If it really starts answering back, you can see. A lot of people join and like the dinos that I make. So I've been working on some new designs for dinosaurs. I don't know when these patterns are going to be out because I just have a lot of months prepped. But I thought I'd show you anyhow. And honestly, this is a lot of your guys' suggestions were helped for the design of this. So here it is. A pterodactyl. I did it. I crocheted a pterodactyl and it is super cute. So I was having a really difficult time making a pterodactyl cute, but I think I did it. I think this is pretty cute. So I'm working on the rough draft right now. I actually tossed the rough draft into the Louie's Rough Drafts on the website. So if you are a Club Crochet member on the site, there's a secret course out there called Louie's Rough Drafts. You can find it by going on the home screen, and there's this little slider, and you can go to this slider, go to Louie's Rough Drafts, and it's one of the rough drafts down below. You can also, I think you might be able to just search pterodactyl on the website. You need a membership to access these, but the whole point of these are are to like get your advice. So I'm looking for your feedback on how the pattern's written, on the design of the pattern, pretty much anything. I need feedback on it. So yeah, so there's this pterodactyl that I think is really cute. I also think that the body of this pterodactyl is going to be really useful for making like a raptor maybe in the future. And another pattern that I'm going to show you right now, because I don't know if you can tell, but this pterodactyl sure looks a lot to me like maybe it could be a baby dragon. So here's what I did. By the way, this is going to be out for you, Jane. Jane, thank you so much for donating. I'm going to leave this pterodactyl out in the corner right here for you because it is an animal and it's extra endangered in the sense that it is completely dead. So, so pterodactyl is going to be out for you, Jane. And Anonymous donated as well. Thank you so much, Anonymous. I'm going to put out another animal that is so endangered that is not even existing for you, which I'm about to show you right now, because that sure looks like a baby dragon to me. So what I did was I made a baby dragon. And I think it's pretty cute. It's not there yet. There's something missing about it. I made this last night, and I like the hands a lot. I think the hands are cute, but maybe they're too small. Maybe the face is a little off. I don't know. I tried to do two little horns there that are kind of like just poking out. These are done with the bean stitch, which is actually the stitch that Sir Pearl Grey did with his toes of his rhino. He actually made that stitch up. He calls it the bean stitch, and I commandeered it for the horns, the miniature horns on this little baby dragon that I'm working on. And it's not done yet. It's almost there. You can see the body's almost the exact same as the pterodactyl, but I added some little hands in it too. Maybe some little teeth. Little teeth might work a little better. Maybe some white horns. Great suggestions. He needs a mouth blowing fire. Well, yeah. So I'm working on a design for baby dragon. Baby dragon probably will be out before the pterodactyl, just because of the dragon pattern itself is coming out soon. So I'll leave this one out for the for the $5 donation. Right here. And baby dragon needs a mama, right? So here's what I've also been working on. This is the big one for you guys, okay? Even if you're 60. I have been... A lot of people know I have a dragon pattern, or like I've been working on a dragon pattern for a long time, and so I started to put a little bit more effort into it. This is going to be July's crochet, or no, August's crochet kit? Yeah, this is going to be the crochet kit for August, so it's pretty far in advance. But I've been working on the effort for this a little bit longer. This should be in the rough draft pretty soon, but as you can tell, it's quite a big pattern. So we have a giant dragon that I've been working on. The wings are insane. Like, look at that wing. Oh my gosh. Honestly, this pattern doesn't take that long to make too. It's like a 3-hour pattern, maybe a little bit longer. Probably as long as this red panda is. So it's not that bad of a pattern because a lot of it's made together. I mean, the hands and the feet are all made separately, and there are some fancy stitches that are coming with this. Like there's just a lot going on in this pattern that I need to really solidify how it's explained. Everything is posable, so you can pose his head into different directions. His arms are even posable, so we can make him so he's actually like flying like this, kind of like that, and then have his wings out like that. Now he's soaring above. So yeah, so I've been working on this dragon pattern. I redid it recently to add these little feet in it. My previous one is this one, and as you can see, I did just bobble stitches for the feet. I didn't really like that, you know, because it's not bad. It's just like, so it's too minuscule. It's too minimal. So I needed to add a little bit more for the feet. So this is going to be the pattern for August, or the kit for August. So if you're interested in crochet kits, this will be the crochet kit in August, I believe. And the reason it's coming out in August because I'm doing something really big in August that's coming out soon. So yeah, something big's coming out in August. But after I made this awesome dragon with these incredible wings that I'm like more proud of than any other pattern I think I've ever come out with, I decided, oh, it needs a baby to go along with it. I also made a green baby somewhere. Oh, here it is. Boom, green baby. So, yeah, this was the first baby, and then I made another red one back there. So, yeah, these are coming out soonish. Keep a lookout. Obviously, make sure to subscribe down below, and if you want these patterns, become a member, and then members also are going to get access to the rough draft patterns super duper early, where I'm going to need some feedback on them before they come out. But I think this is going to be a new character for Stitched, maybe, depending on how things go. But yeah, keep a lookout there. There's a little preview, a little show and tell of some things that I've been working on. I hope you guys like it. I know that I'm really proud of it. Yeah. Also, I think it'd be really cool, like, Sarah actually just said it in the chat. I think it'd be really cool to put a magnet in his back here, and then put a magnet in the bottom of, like, a goblin or something, so that he can, they can be riding it. Like a goblin that rides a dragon or something. I don't know. Might be kind of cool. I hope you guys like it as much as I do. I have been just, like, holding him recently. Like, just out of nowhere. I have him sitting next to me on the couch a lot of times, and I just like to, like, hold him like this and look at him and be like, oh my god, you look so freaking cool. I've also been trying to do a version where his mouth comes, like, will open and close. Check it out. He can chill on your shoulder. Pretty freaking cool. Yes, that is totally the plan, Chirp a Little, is to do, like, a whole series where it's D&D minis, so you can make your own miniature D&D characters. That is definitely part of the plan. And then I actually did have one last thing I wanted to show you, and it's not as extravagant or amazing as that dragon, but it is still pretty cool. If you've seen the sloth, right? But here's what I did. So I have a bunch of these sloths already made, because I had to make one for the prototype. I had to make one when I recorded the pattern, and then I made one last week during the live stream. So what I did was I bought a brush, this cat brush, and I combed one of them out, and he looks so much more slothy. Look at how, like, furry. Look at, there's the back of the other one. Here's the back of the furry one. He's so furry, and he looks way more messy and sloth-like. I really, really like it. I'm thinking of doing, like, just even like a TikTok or a YouTube short that explains how I'm doing this. But, you know, it's basically, I just take a cat brush and I just brushed it. Like that. I think I could have brushed the feet out maybe a little bit more. Make it a little bit furrier. But, yeah, I think it is really cute, really furry. Honestly, it does not come through on the camera as well as it does in real life. Like, it is... He's, like, really furry. He's got this real halo-y kind of thing going on around him. But yeah, I just wanted to share that as well for the end of the halftime show and tell. A lot to show this week. A lot to show, and I know I'm sorry about that. Or, not sorry, actually. I'm not sorry at all. What am I talking about? I ain't sorry. You're welcome. Okay. Let's keep rocking and rolling. I love doing these halftime show and tell things. They're a great way for me to just show you, like, not only is it a cool way for me just to show you some of the things I've been working on, but also show you, it's kind of like a cool, like, exclusivity thing, you know? Are there cat designs? Yeah, I do have one, actually. Let me see. So, there is a cat design on the site. It's called Pumpkin Cat. It's made by an artist named Geeky Hooker, maybe? Anya Designs? I don't know. I'm not sure what the designer's name is, but there's a cat design on the website. But I also have been trying to do, like, a rough draft for a cat. Here it is. I'm trying to make it in, like, one piece. So this cat, the only thing that's sewn onto this cat are the ears. The rest is all made in one piece, so there's no sewing together that is involved. Obviously, it's not, this is just like a super duper rough draft. I haven't even worked on this in like months, but he's supposed to be like sitting down. See, like these are front paws, but it kind of looks not that way. So I don't know. There's some work that needs to be done for this guy. But I am working on a cat pattern. I'm just working on a million patterns. I just love crocheting. Okay, so we've made, let's get back to crocheting. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat. I'm reading them. Now, let me have a drink of coffee. We're going to be working on the back legs now. I think something that I want to start doing in the future, because as you can see, as you can tell, I do a lot of patterns that aren't really completed. They're not like ready to come out with yet. But I do this a lot. Like I probably come up with like 2 or 3 patterns every single week that I just like make a rough draft for, and I think, okay, maybe this will come out later, maybe this won't. So what I was thinking of doing is making the rough drafts on the website more of a bigger feature on the website, the Louie's rough drafts, so that people could actually help me decide what patterns to put the effort into to complete. Because I'm not ready to publish them publicly, but I'm also not ready to come out with them like, I don't know. I don't know. I've just been thinking about how to incorporate the rough drafts a little bit more, come out with more patterns that I actually have rough drafts written for. But I don't know. I'm just thinking. Is Sir Pearl Grey still here? Or are you playing Pokemon Snap? That's a great question. Are you here, Philip? Because if you're not and you're playing Pokemon Snap, I don't blame you at all. I want to go play Pokemon Snap real bad. I have to go buy it really bad. Yeah, it is like a sketchbook tour, but with crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does the large dragon have some sort of frame for the body? No, actually it doesn't. That's a great question. So what I did, actually let me bring him back out for a sec. Where'd I put him? Behind me. So Sarah, what I did for the dragon, oh, that's an interesting, that's a really interesting idea, Subby. I like that idea. I'm gonna keep that in mind. So what I did, there's not actually a like a skeleton in place here, like a frame. Instead, the head and body are all made in just one piece. The wings are a different piece, and then there's just a lot of pipe cleaners involved. Like everything's sewn together, but there's pipe cleaners that are included in different parts of it. So. Ooh, okay, so yeah, so Desiree, I'm actually working on something pretty cool that you might really like. It's not done yet, but it should be out. I think my goal is to finish the whole project by the end of the year at the latest. But it's basically what you're saying. It's not like DLC for patterns, but more just like a build your own pattern system on the website. So you pick different parts of the patterns, and then you hit go, and then it spits out a pattern for you using all these different parts. You can say, I want this head, I want these wings, I want this tail, and then you press go, and then it spits out the pattern for you. And it'll base off of, you'll be able to choose pieces based on like free patterns if you want to do it for free. And then there's going to be like a version where if you have a membership, you're going to have access to a lot more different pieces, stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm working on an idea very similar to what you just said. I also want to do a different head for the dragon, because I don't think the head is really where I want it to be just yet. I mean, it's pretty close. I like the head that I currently made, but I think doing a different one would be cool. Just Jack asks, doesn't know what Anum is? Amigurumi. That's what you're asking. Amigurumi is basically anything, all these things here. Amigurumi is a crocheted or knit object that is like a creature or a toy. Usually amigurumi has a face. It's like basically a handmade doll that is crocheted or knit. That is what amigurumi is, and it's spelled Amigurumi. It's a Japanese word. And it's actually pronounced amigurumi. That's how it's pronounced, really. I say it's amigurumi because I'm a stupid white boy, but it really is pronounced amigurumi, like that. I need to study my Japanese a little bit better, though. What happened to the baby mobile? It's actually right there, right there. And it's almost done. I need to add the stars still. But yeah, I'm giving it to my friend next weekend, so I gotta finish it up and get some pictures like ASAP. Obed, thank you so much for joining. Just got out of work. Well, I hope you had a a-okay day at work. Hey guys, if you haven't yet, please like down below, like this video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. That would be really awesome. And if you're able to donate, please do so. Donations go directly to the World Wildlife Fund. That's what we're trying to raise money for. It's an organization that helps protect wildlife and specifically endangered creatures, or species. So they're helping to, help endangered species. One of which is the red panda, which we're making right now. Red pandas are endangered, which is a real big bummer. Their main reason for being endangered is because their environment is basically being taken down for either farmland or for humans to live in. They're destroying their ecosystem, which means that red pandas don't really have a home anymore. So a lot of them die because of that, which is terrible and terrifying. So yeah. Conservation efforts can only go so far with so much money. So any donations go a long way. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's pretty good. Yeah. And like I said earlier, any membership signups this month, a portion of those memberships go to the World Wildlife Fund, and any kit sales. So if you want to purchase a kit for this little red panda here, a portion of that kit will go to the World Wildlife Fund too. So if you've been kind of like considering, oh, maybe I'll get a membership, maybe I'll get a kit, now is the time to do it. Especially for the pro kits. If you want to sign up for a pro membership, this is the month to do it. Not only is your pro membership $10 cheaper than the kit itself. So if you were to buy this red panda kit, it's $25 right now. But if you get a pro membership, it's only $15, and a portion of your proceeds go to World Wildlife Fund. So I'm not making anything off of the kits really, but the World Wildlife Fund is, and it helps me pay my brother, who helps put the kits together too. So I don't know, if you've been thinking about doing a membership, now's your chance. It's for a really good cause, and yeah, it would mean a lot to me. And if you are already a member or a pro member, thank you so much for being that. It helps support this channel. and helps me make more patterns. As you can tell, I really like crocheting, and so every little bit of support is super helpful. So thank you. Okay, so we are on to, I'm finishing up, if you're crocheting along with me, I'm finishing up round 9 of the back legs for the red panda now. Whoa, second day at work, Abed. That's amazing. Wow. I hope you're enjoying it. That's great. Brand new job. Okay, only a few more rounds here. Okay. Get a little bit of stuffing. Hello, Sierra. Thanks for joining. I wanted to check something out, but I forgot what I was looking at. So, whatever. Okay. From Bhutan. Wow. Hello. Sherpa Crochets. Thanks for joining. So far away. You just mastered the X stitch. That's awesome. I've been actually practicing that. The X stitch is basically a single crochet with a yarn under, if I'm not mistaken. Instead of a yarn over, you're doing yarn unders. And it makes the stitches look a little bit different. I know that Serpo Gray actually crochets a lot of his patterns using the yarn under, which is the X stitch. Michelle, I actually don't have any hamster patterns in the works, but you know, I'll add it to the list. I got a list of patterns. I know that I need to work on a lot of people have been requesting a whale, and we're gonna start doing some ocean themed stuff. So whale's coming soon. I've had an octopus in rough drafts for like legit, I think it's been like a year. Oh shoot, I was supposed to slip stitch. Fix that. So I'm coming out with that soon. And there's been a lot of requests for a frog. So I think I'm going to be doing a frog pattern soon as well. But I'm going to definitely need some feedback on frogs, because I want to do, if I did a frog, I want to do it to be like a no-sew pattern, you know, like my triceratops or the pig pattern. A really easy frog to make. Ooh, a crab. A crab would be great. Thanks, Michelle. You're so sweet. Thank you. Okay, so now I'm working on the front legs. I already made one of the front legs, so I can actually do the second front leg pretty quick. The front legs are really easy, though. It's just basically a little tube. 6. A creepy spider. Actually, Jules talked to me yesterday about crocheted spiders. She said, if you ever crochet a spider, don't show me it. I don't want to see it, because she hates spiders. She is deathly afraid of spiders. I kind of like spiders. I don't like spiders, like, you know, if I see a spider, it creeps me out for sure, but I think they're also kind of cool. They're also kind of cool. I always tell Jules, be the mongoose, because mongoose eat spiders. You eat the spidey. That's what I tell her. You're a mongoose, you eat the spidey. Squid patterns, yes. Yes, Zoe, yeah, thank you for noticing that. Yeah, so the squid and the octopus are going to come out next month. That's actually going to be the crochet kit for the next month, is we're going to do a squid and an octopus. Let me show you, actually. That's the plan right now. the kit is going to be, you're going to, now, don't hold me to this because I might change my mind because I still have like 30 days to finish this kit, everything. So things change. But the current idea is it's going to be a crochet your own squid or octopus with a hat, and you get to choose which kind of hat you want to make. So it'll be a kit with white, black, and some color, either purple, blue, pink, a color in general. For your octopus or squid, you can make either one, and then a secondary color for a hat, and you're going to choose which kind of hat. So you can make a chef hat, you could do a top hat, you could do a I think I'm gonna maybe do a party hat. I don't know. So that's my current idea for next month's kit. This one is obviously a squid with a bowler cap because he's cute. So yeah, if you are a fan of this and you would like to make a kit with just like this, sign up for a pro membership today, and this will be next month's kit. So if you sign up for a pro membership today, you're gonna get a kit for a red panda, a rhino, or a sloth. But next month will be the octopus or squid with a customizable hat. Desiree, is the hummingbird on the site? No, it's not yet. I'm sorry. I just haven't finished it yet. But he's right here. Oh, where is he? There's a hummingbird somewhere. I don't know where he's at, but there's a hummingbird somewhere in this room. Did he fall, maybe? No. Yeah, I don't know where he's at. And there's a pattern coming for the hummingbird soon. Yeah, I'm still working on that one. I know, I'm working on a million patterns. Million, billion, zillion patterns. So, bear with me. Whoa, a soy sauce fish. Oh, because he shoots. Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. I kind of like that, Zoe. I like that idea. Okay, so front leg is almost done. How long have we been going, by the way? Whew, boy. I need to stay focused here. I need to keep going, because we got a lot more to go. We still got to do the tail, and then the body, and then sew everything together, which is going to take a while. It's already been 2 hours and 15 minutes. Yikes. Hello, Coffee and Crochet. Good morning to you. Coffee and Crochet, I emailed you like a little bit ago. I don't know if you got it, though. I'll try to email you again about it. You know what it's about, so I'll reach out again to you. I think that maybe you didn't get it, so it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But hello, I hope you're having a good morning. Did you live stream last night, Coffee and Crochet? I know that you sometimes live stream. And usually you do it on, I think, Saturday nights. So just curious. Yes, I can crochet without looking. Well, I have to look back every now and then to make sure I'm where I'm at. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, last row. Round, I should say. Not row. Is that it? Yep. All right. Front leg done. Next up, we can work on the tail. Where's the red? We need red and we need white. Zelda and Chill. Oopsies. If you haven't yet, check out my sloth pattern. It came out on Thursday, and it could probably use a little bit more love. So if you would like to help support this channel, but you can't like really support, like pay, that's okay. I understand. But if you could, maybe you could check out that pattern and then give it a like if you like it. That would be pretty neat and would help out a lot because I'm trying to get that one a little bit more love. I'm really, really proud of it, and I'd like it to get a little bit more love if I can. One, two. Okay. Now normally I tried doing like the perfect stripe method for this tail because you have to do stripes in it, and if you haven't seen it yet, I have a tutorial where I teach how to do something that I call the perfect stripe method to make this stripes like really, really clean. But it's just so much effort. It takes a lot of time. There you go, Tina. That was for you if you're still in the chat. Oh. Yeah, I don't think Rebecca's really using metal. It sounds like Rebecca's using like tinfoil crochet hooks or something. Okay, no problem, Coffee and Crochet. I'll resend that email after this. I think that Nicole might have emailed you. But all good, regardless. Hey, Crochet DIY Idea. Welcome. Two rounds of red now. If you're following along, I'm making the tail right now. The tail can be a little bit tricky because there's only, like, we're working with not very many stitches around, which can be a little bit tricky, but it's not that bad. Whoopsies. There you go, fix it up. Whoa, crocheting costume props, that would be pretty cool. Switching back over to white. Oh, it's supposed to invisible decrease. Okay. Right? Yes, okay. Back over to red. Did you like the She-Ra? The new series of She-Ra? I have not watched it. I don't know if that one's really for me that much. Maybe. I watched Kipo? You ever watch Kipo? It's on Netflix. I really liked Kipo a lot. Seemed like it had the same kind of animation vibe maybe as the She-Ra one, but I don't know. But I really did enjoy Kipo. Hello, Elizabeth. Welcome to the live stream. Filling up water balloons. I wonder what you're going to do with those, Sarah. Oh, that was 7. Okay. Change back to white. I think this is the last time I got to use white. Yeah, it is. Okay. Right? Yeah. Really? You didn't really like Kipo that much. Interesting. Cool. I'll check it out. A lot of suggestions for the She-Ra. Wait, how do I do this? I want to go like this. There we go. Nice. How many do I do with red? Oh, just one. Just one round. Okay. Is the sound going in and out? Melbell says that her sound is going in and out. Anybody else seeing that? Or hearing that? Yeah? Okay. 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 We got some sound issues. Let's see. Just trying to check my internet connection. Ooh, sound's going out in and out for everybody, it looks like. Hold on, let me look into this. Let's see here. It says my connection is pretty good. Sounds perfect from over there. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know what's going on then. It's all right. Yeah. Okay. This is the crazy part of this pattern is you gotta like sew it down a little bit. Now I need to stuff this up a little bit. I want to keep this red thread out there, but I do want this white one in there. And then I want to add just a little bit of stuffing into it. I like this. My focus is going in and out. Oh, on the camera? Here, I can lock the focus. How do I lock the focus? Like this. Ready? There we go. No, it won't change focus anymore. But see, I can't. I gotta stay further away. That. There we go. What's going on? I don't know. Apparently there's something going on though. That sounds like a fair band to me, Rebecca. Because you've hurt yourself too many times with metal hooks. Alright, last stitch here for the tail. Again, chain one. Alright, so we got all the parts of the body done. Got our tail, we got our arms. Now we get to work on the oopsies, the body. Cool, and I think it starts with red, right? Yes, okay. Damn. Ready? I do this to in front of Phoebe all the time, and Phoebe really likes to watch me do this. I used to do that in high school a lot. Little pen spins. What did I start with? 6, okay. All right. Oh, you know what? I need a little bit of coffee. I meant to drink this after my last part. All right. Rebecca, you should try these ones out. These ones are clover crochet hooks. Those ones, I don't think I've ever even had the opportunity to break these crochet hooks. I don't know how I would be able to break it. Maybe it'll bend, but I don't think it'll break. Not with like my hands, at least. Coffee. You guys like my little dance? Do you guys ever just look at yourself in a mirror for a while and then just start making faces at yourself? I do that really often. I look at myself in the mirror and I'll just go like, you know? Oh yeah. Yeah, I've done that too, Jane. I'll bend darning needles pretty often actually. Cuz I think they're made with like aluminum maybe. Hate coffee? You're crazy. I couldn't live without it. I need it. I am addicted to coffee. I think we're doing just fine on this body here. Is this supposed to go up to 30? No. Okay, so... Alright. So I'm just finishing up round 4 for the body right now, if you're following along. We're coming up to the endish? Endish? Wait. Yeah, okay, 1, 2. Okay. Need to sit up straighter. Coffee, yuck. We'll see if you say that when you go to college. I don't think I would have survived college without coffee. What a good yawn. How many am I supposed to do here? 4. Three, 4, 5. Did I mess up? Where did I mess up? 5, 6. Oh, no, I messed up. There we go. Again. Let's try that again. Wonder if I could use this extra bit again. Let's try it. Let's try it and see what happens. Three, 4, 5, 6. And then we switch over. We do 12 in brown. Nine, 10, 11, 12. Yep. Yep. Sounds like a song from Mario Party. I don't know if you can hear it. Jane drinks tea. What tastes like aspirin and mud water? Oh, aspirin and coffee. You guys are crazy. You're out of college. You're crazy. You didn't drink coffee? Man. Instant coffee is disgusting. I like lattes. That's my coffee. We actually have an espresso maker here. My mom got it for me and Jules for Christmas. It's actually pretty cheap. I think it was only like $100 and something for an espresso maker. And so we make ourselves lattes. And I love lattes. I love them a lot. Oh, I'm sorry. Coffee tastes like productivity. Thank you. Yes. Wow, Desiree, you're dope. Black coffee. I've always wanted to drink black coffee, but I just can't do it. That just grosses me out. I fill it with probably as much milk and sugar as there is coffee. Chai with a dash of cardamom. I don't even know what that is. Too bitter. Japan's instant coffee called Blendy is really good. I've never heard of that. Next time I go to Japan, I'll check it out. Which is gonna be soonish. Once COVID's open, or once COVID's over. Which, for California, is like shockingly soon. So shockingly that I don't know if it's true. We're supposed to be done with COVID by June 15th. That's when they said, yeah, everything will be open again. I'm like, okay, sure, California, whatever you say. I mean, I'll be fully vaccinated not this Monday, but the Monday after is my second vaccination. Oh, by the way, I won't be live next Sunday, unfortunately. So I won't be here next Sunday because I'm going for my friend Tim's birthday, which I forgot to wish him a happy birthday because it was yesterday, technically. But we're going to Yosemite for his birthday. Everybody got vaccinated. I think me and Jules are the only ones that aren't fully vaccinated, but we did get our first shot already. And we're going to go to Yosemite for a little bit. So I won't be here next Sunday. Sorry. But I will be back the Sunday after. And we'll be doing some ocean stuff that week. Divine Rose just got put into another lockdown. That sucks. Where do you live, Divine Rose? Yeah, we're definitely not out of the woods yet. That's for sure. I don't know why California thinks that we're out of the woods, because I don't think we are. But once I get my second vaccine, you know, I'll feel a lot more comfortable. I'm so close. We're so close. Canada. Yeah, California's open for vaccines for anybody ages 16 and up, I think. Which is pretty nice. Yeah, poor India. I do feel terrible for India. Caffeinated goblins. Yosemite, Yosemite it's in California. It's like just east, I think. Like northeast from San Francisco, about, I think it's like 4 or 5 hours away, maybe. It's wonderful. I love Yosemite. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate you. That makes me so happy. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna just bring a bunch of crochet, sit in a cabin, drink coffee, and crochet for like a whole weekend. So pretty much just what I always do. But it'll be nice to get away. It's been, it's been a second. It'll be a nice, safe getaway, too. That's what I really like. Because now, I don't know. As I get older, there's less and less times where I want to go to somewhere where there's, like, a lot of people. Obviously now, during quarantine, I never want to go somewhere where there's a lot of people. But even so, as I get older, I just don't want to... I just want to, like, hang out with friends and maybe play board games or... I don't know. I've become much more introverted in my late 20s. I'm sure that the quarantine has a lot to do with that, but who knows? Okay, we're still cruising on this body. Yeah, India's having a rough time for sure. How did you find crochet? I found crochet just from I just found something that was crochet. I think it was a crocheted octopus, and I just thought it was so cool. So the internet is the honest truth. The internet showed me it. I don't really have any family members that crochet. I guess I have an aunt that lives in Georgia that crochets, but I've only met her like once. Yeah. So it was all the internet. So thanks to the internet, as most things are now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's pretty crazy how the world changed so quickly, huh? Like not only just like COVID changed, but also think about like before the year 2000. It's just the world's been changed so drastically in our generation, in my generation at least, in our generation, all of our generations. It's been, the world's like completely changed from how it used to be, and it's going so quickly. It's hard to keep up, Every day it feels like, oh, I just want to break from change. I just want to break from things like me having to learn a new social media app, or me having to, like, there's just so much. There's just so much always happening. Like things being, remember how things were like on fleek? Remember the word fleek? Man, things are on fleek. That's like an old word now. That like just became a word. That's right. Is that not crazy to anybody else? That feels wild to me. Yes, I remember dial-up, Divine Rose. I am old enough to remember dial-up. I can still do the noise. I remember it vividly. What's the biggest thing I've crocheted? I crocheted a blanket one time. Really, it was like half of a blanket, but I did do that. That's, I think, the largest thing I've crocheted. Yeah, remember YOLO? Yeah. Yep. And it's like YOLO's what, 2-3 years old now? And that's like old for a word nowadays. Things just go too quick. Yeah, but I definitely remember dial-up. I remember AIM. Do you guys remember AIM? I remember learning HTML with MySpace. I had such a cool MySpace page, guys. My MySpace page was dope. Where we were there, when memes got invented. That's funny. You know, memes are such a interesting thing because memes have been around for literally like ever. I know there's this one meme from like World War II that they would draw all over the place. It was like this little guy. He would like peek over a corner. His nose would like go over, and then his little hands, and people would draw it. That was a meme back then. So but the internet changed what memes are for sure. They could evolve and be recreated so quickly, and yeah. The idea of what a meme was completely changed. Weird. Same thing as like hashtag. Like hashtag was invented, but was it? No. Of course not. It's not the hashtag, it's the pound sign. But things change, and now it's the hashtag. No one remembers it as the pound sign anymore. Yeah, folk myths. Yeah, yeah, totally. Okay, now here's the thing with this pattern. I'm supposed to do a slip stitch here, but I'm going to try something a little bit different this time. I'm going to crochet all the way to the end here and then do a slip stitch. Just because I found that sewing it on, I wanted to just try this. Yeah, like this. And I'm going to try sewing it on from here instead. Because I think it'll make it a little bit easier, but I don't know. We're going to find out. Okay, so we got the body made. We're actually done crocheting, which is crazy. Now it's the fun part where we just get to sew everything onto it. So I guess we'll start by sewing on our little gams here. How long have we been going for? Almost 3 hours. Okay, cool. I think we got about probably half an hour more to sew everything on, but I'm not entirely sure. It totally depends on if I mess up anywhere and stuff like that. So we'll try though. We will see what happens. No worries regardless. And I do really want it sewn on like this. Yeah, before the panda was even a number sign. Yeah, that's true. The world is moving too quick, too quick. Wait. What if I do that and then this? I'm trying out some different stuff for sewing this on. Just to experiment. Since I already have a few of these anyhow. Whoa, it's so windy out. I just felt the whole house shake a little bit. Okay. That, and then I'm just gonna go there. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Netflix DVDs, yes, totally. Yeah, I am still working on Pod People, like just update in general. I want to do a whole tutorial teaching how to make Pod People, how to make your own pod person, and then I want to come out with like a bunch of tutorials for it. Because I'm adding in a new color change chart that I've been working on. If you've been following along with like the Planet Earth pattern that came out not that long ago, you'll see it there. Also, all the Halloween patterns have a bunch of uses the color change chart a bunch. So yeah, I'm trying to work on like a new process for how to read color changes to kind of make those pod people a little bit easier to make. That's the current plan. But I mean, in just this live stream alone, I've probably mentioned like 20 different patterns that I'm working on or coming out with, blah, blah, blah. So you can tell there's just a lot of different, there's a lot of different things that I want to do. There's not enough time. So I'm working on it though. I'm getting there. Got a lot of goals for the year. The year's almost halfway through already. Or is it halfway through? No, it's not halfway. Is it? No, it's not halfway. We're not halfway yet. No, it can't be. It's impossible. Yeah? Yeah, that's pretty good. There? That? See how this looks. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's sewn on for sure. For sure, dude. Dude, for sure, dude. Dude, that's like for sure, dude. Yo, dude. Alright, Loomer. See you later. Thanks for joining. There we go. We got the gam sewn on. Okay. Next up, we gotta make, let's add the arms. The arms. And we gotta use pipe cleaners for the arms so that we can make them posable. You guys know how I love doing that. But I think those gams are pretty good. Hey, Make It With Alex is here. Hello, welcome. So we're gonna use a pipe cleaner here. Oh yeah, it totally emerged. Yo, dude. Aw, dude. Love surfing, dog. Yo, riding that pipe down? Yeah, man, totally, totally. Yo, the One Punch Man's here. Oh, nice, bro, nice. Dudes, we are almost done with this red panda. Just a little bit more and we'll be like totally done. Dude, like totally done. There we go. Imagine if you had to speak in... I could do it. I could speak in a surfer voice for an entire day. I don't even think that would be a problem. That'd be easy. What an easy challenge. Dude, talking like this all day? I could do that like forever though. I have like so many friends that talk like this. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. 2, 3, 4. Thanks, Make With Alex. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Try this. What's this? A twist. Does anybody remember the show Robot Chicken on Adult Swim? I remember there was a guy in Robot Chicken that would go, "Woo, what the twist!" I don't know why I thought about that. Probably because I said, "What's this? A twist?" But still. One, two, three. 1, 2. Yeah, perfect. It's Sunday. You're totally allowed to. You're totally allowed to sleep in on a Sunday. I'm a surfer dude in disguise. Admit it. I don't know how to surf, unfortunately, but I do know how to skateboard. I'm a skater, dude. Dude, skater die. I used to skateboard a lot in high school. And honestly, I skated when I was in college for a while too. But then I hurt my hand really bad, and I liked crocheting a lot more than I liked skateboarding, so I didn't want to break my hands and never be able to crochet, or like have to like take a break from crocheting to, yeah. So I stopped skateboarding as much. I probably could still do a kickflip though. Maybe. Okay, one arm down. There we go. Let's do the other arm. Oh, is it Monday? Is it Monday in Australia? Wow. Already. I am super cute. I'm adorable. Are you kidding me? Monday at... Oh my, Drip a Little. Cool. Well, I'm almost done, Drip a Little. You don't... Just a little bit longer. Oh, just a little bit further. Like this? Like this, I think. And then I'll do this. I'll do one of these, and then I'll put it into there, and then I'll just do a little twist. Whew, I'm getting tired though. Gotta say. It's these hot lamps. The hot lights. After about 3 hours under hot lights, it gets pretty exhausting, I gotta say. It gets sweaty. 9 a.m. Oofa loofa. 9 a.m. on a Monday. Well, I hope you have a wonderful week. Seriously. I actually do like Mondays a lot. I like Mondays a lot more than I like mostly every other day. I don't like Tuesdays. Tuesdays are my least favorite day in the world. Is anybody with me? Because I hate Tuesdays. Mondays are fine. Tuesdays are the garbage ones. Sorry, I was thinking about how to sew this on. I went radio silent for a sec there. Just a second though, I swear. I swear I won't stop talking forever for the rest of the time. Just kidding, I will. Because I'm gonna need to focus again in a sec. Sometimes when I do this with my eyebrows for a long time, they'll start to twitch. Are you gonna do it? Guess not. Yes, yeah, totally. Coffee and crochet, absolutely. Because I talk so much. After I talk for this long, eventually my voice goes like, what? Oh no, I don't know if I can talk anymore. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2. Yeah, I usually just drink a lot of water after a live stream to make up for the whole live stream and I wasn't drinking any water because I always forget. And that really helps with the throat. Here we go. Boom. Arm number 2. Just about there. want to sew in right. Oh no! I always rush the end of my projects and then I end up like goofing them up. So I gotta chill out. Chill out, Lou. What's creepy? Oh, all right. Almost done here, guys. We just need to sew on a tail, sew on, stuff them up, sew on the head, and then we'll be done. We're on the final wave. The tail's super easy to sew on too. I love how Lemon Yarn Creations sewed her tail together. It's like super easy. She actually did the same technique for the arms, but I changed it. Well, I asked her permission first, but then I changed it to add the pipe cleaners in it. Just makes it a little bit like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1. Let's do it here. 1, 2. Yeah, we can do that. I'm just gonna go like that. I'm just gonna go like that. Oh, when I start there you go. Now they're twitching. Are they twitching? That's okay, Sea Bear. I appreciate you just dropping in and saying hi. If you'd like to help support a little bit, maybe you could just like this video, crochet something that we made and share a picture, or share this project with someone that you might think would also like it, maybe in a crochet group that you are part of, like on Facebook or on Reddit. That'd be great. That'd be pretty helpful. There are other ways you can help support other than financially if you would like to. There we go. Nice. Dude, nice. Got the tail sewn on. Nice. N-O-I-C-E, noise. Ow, I stabbed myself. All right. The body is all sewn together. Now the last thing we need to do is we need to sew this onto the head. But before I do that, I'm going to stuff like all this in this guy. So all my excess thread. This might be a lot of thread though. Let's try like half of it, and then we'll add the other half later. I always like stuffing them with my excess threads before I use any stuffing. Helps save on stuffing and also helps save on waste. Boo-ba-da-boo. Let's go ahead and fold these arms down a little bit and sew this head on. So we're gonna go through this part of the head, and then actually I probably should bring this part sewn on first. Like thread this inside end, right? And then go straight through to the bottom and then come out the bottom to keep the head in place as I'm sewing it on. That'd probably be smart. That'd probably be like a good idea. One of those good ideas. Thank you so much. Sea Bear. I appreciate that. Okay, so now we're just gonna keep this head held right there. We're just gonna sew on one stitch at a time, one stitch at a time. Maybe we'll go like this. 1, 2. I did not hold it tight enough. We still did our thing. I think my cat wants in, maybe? Or just the wind is blowing the door. It's something. Maybe it's a ghost. There's a ghost outside, that's what we're gonna say. Okay, keep this head right there. That's where we want it sewn on. Okay. Oh wait, what? Oh, I goofed. Command Z, undo. Sometimes I really wish you could do that with crochet. Just hit a button and undo something. I mean, you can undo pretty easy, but it'd be super cool. Pretty good. So far, so good. Whiz Fizz. Oh, I never had a Whiz Fizz. Is that like a summer cold iced thing? That's what it sounds like. Or is that like a sexually transmitted disease? Made myself laugh. Oh no, I got the Whiz Fizz. Oh, I'm going crazy, guys. Going crazy. Okay, before I add these orange sewing on parts, let's go ahead and stuff it a little bit more. Yes, that's a good point. That is how you know I'm using a Mac. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of stuffing because I want to fill in those little areas, like the little nooks and crannies. Oh, okay. So it's like, yeah, we have candies like that. Dip somethings? I think they're called dip something. I have a question about your Baby Yoda pattern. Did you do I have no, Lean, off the top of my head, I got no idea. But if you email me, I can probably help out with that question. So email me at louis@clubcrochet.com and I will be able to assist you out. Because I don't know off the top of my head how I did that. I'd have to look at the pattern. Sometimes I do know those kind of answers, but it is not this time. The head's got a little bit of a tilt going on. like turned this way. See, like this would, well, maybe not. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a tilt, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We gotta get back to here. So 1. I think we can do it. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Louis the Tank Engine. 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. Dudes, almost there. Yeah, he's kind of looking a little bit over to the side. Whoopsies. Oh well, I like it. And I'm not going to undo it, so... It's still cute. Alright, guys. Just about done. Thank you all so much for joining today. I really appreciate it. This was a long pattern, so everybody that joined and was able to watch, I appreciate it so much. You make my Sundays so much better than just me sitting here crocheting by myself. So thank you so much for joining me and crocheting along with me on a Sunday. If you're watching after the fact, thanks for joining me after the fact as well. I appreciate it. And if you would like to, please like down below. Subscribe if you're not already. Subscribe to the channel. And I won't be on next Sunday, but I will be on the Sunday after. And I think we're going to be doing some ocean-themed stuff. I'm not sure yet. Who knows? Make sure to subscribe. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I come out with new stuff. And this pattern will be out on the YouTube channel. You can already find it if you want to by just going to clubcrochet.com/redpanda. But you can also, if you just go to, if you subscribe, it'll be publicly posted on the YouTube channel on Thursday. So if you could, check out that video when it comes out. Click that video and like it. And maybe try to watch a little bit of it so that the algorithm goes like, hey, this is a good video, and suggests it to other people. I would really appreciate that. You don't have to, but it would be very supportive and like really help out the channel a little bit. So yeah, pattern officially comes out on Thursday, but you can watch it a little early by just going right here. And oh yes, and Coffee Crochet, don't worry about that. I'll email you soon. Yes, and I'll be back on May 9th, so I'm taking a weekend off. Cool. Thank you guys all for watching. Pasta la pizza and happy hooking. I think we did a pretty good job. I think this guy's pretty good. You know, he's really condensed. You know, he's small. I think he's, well, actually no, he's about pretty much the same size as this one. Got some Jimbo fur on it. Man, I got so many of these red pandas now. What am I gonna do with them all? What am I gonna do with them all? All right. Well, bye. No, you hang up. Stop. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Stop it. Bye, guys. Talk to you. See you in a couple weeks. See ya on next Thursday when I come out with this pattern. Bye.
Yip, yippee! Ha ha ha! Ya ha ha!